Precious Idaho, and I welcome you to this episode of SharePoint video series. All right, we are currently talking about depression as a topic, and the last time we said over 300 million people are actually suffering from depression. I was able to say one or two symptoms about depression, and I asked the question. I said, "Why are young people depressed?" Because I discovered that the age range of from 15 to 29 are actually the people that are involved in this particular um, situation. Now, I've noticed that a lot of young people today are very dissatisfied with their current state, and these come as a result of the comparison. Like they tend to compare themselves with their friends, their people. Social media has made it good that people now post their successes and everything on social media like that. So when you see your friend achieving a lot and all of that, it makes it look like you're not doing anything, most especially when you're really not doing anything. And so there is this dissatisfaction that comes. There is this you're not so comfortable. You just feel, oh, I'm not doing so much. What am I doing in my life and all of that? And so this can actually cause you to start thinking, to start withdrawing, like the symptoms I mentioned earlier about depression in the first episode of depression. Now you can now start noting those symptoms that comes as a result of what happened to you. Now in this video, I'm just going to talk about just two of the steps that can help you in your journey of depression recovery, your journey to depression recovery. Okay, one of those is, first of all, your first stage in the, the recovery process is you knowing first that you are actually depressed. When you do not know that you are depressed, it will be very difficult to even survive. It will be very difficult for you to even know how to come out of it. So you need to know first what is actually your state at this moment, what is actually your condition. Are you actually depressed? Are you in that stage of, okay, sadness? You're sad. You need to be able to differentiate what sadness and depression is. Like I've already done that in the first video. If you've not checked the full one, you can go to YouTube Precious Lahore and check the full video on why are young people depressed. Now you need to know if you are really depressed. Now your first stage of recovery is recognizing that you are depressed, and so from there you can now start your recovery process. And then after that, what is actually your own symptom? I mentioned some symptoms in the first video. I said symptoms like loss of interest in doing major things that ordinarily would matter to you, and then poor concentration, withdrawing from people, severe sadness. These are symptoms of depression. Now, what is yours? Because it might be peculiar to you. Your own symptom is, it could be that yours is poor concentration. Now, what happened? Before you can now start thinking of actually what happened to you, you need to know the symptom that you are having. That's how we can trace the source. Okay, if you're suffering from poor concentration, I can work with you as a therapist. Okay, what happened to you? Why are you suffering from poor concentration? Why are you not focusing on what you're meant to be focusing on? Why are you distracted? So we need to now, so it's just like you chunking down. We need to help you chunk it down to the level that you will be fine again. So these are some of the steps. I don't really have much time, so I'll continue in the next episode. Thank you. I guess you learned from this video. Do take care of yourself. Bye.